So I'm guessing these actually come on a Monday, which means these will get pushed to Tuesdays. There's a part of me that's debating for the time being doing Tower of God and Kubera on Tuesdays. Maybe not. We'll see. But I like doing them both in the same day. It's just a little easier. Um, just because with Tower of God I gotta do two streams, but um, we'll see what happens with that. That being said, Tower of Urek Mazino season, enjoying the music. Yes. Without further ado, let's waste no time. Let's hop into this live reaction because it is time for more Mazino greatness, and I'm here for it. Join the Patreon. All right. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. Join the Patreon, become a member, do all the YouTube things. Let's hop into this live reaction. So the princess, whose identity we don't know yet, wants to take Mazino's ticket after the flip it or turn it game. So let's see what's happening. This is a different translation, I believe, the one we usually use. So we'll see what's different and what's the same. All right. Miss Princess. Who are you? With a backhand? Oh, snap. Ugh. It's me. Who the are you? We survived together inside the goat. Wait, was he the guy? That was the example. If you lose, you might get eaten. Do I got Vortex also open? I don't. That's a smart idea. I should have both open. You're right. Let me see something. Excuse me. Vortex scans. Okay, got it up here. Chapter 7. Yeah, it's different because he says princess here. Who are you? Okay. Vortex was awful this week in my opinion. I believe you. I'm going to stick with this one for now. If anything is confusing or I don't know what the translation is really trying to say, I'll try to find the equivalent panel here and just swap over. I'll read both though, like myself. We survived together inside the goat. So it was you. Be careful. We could be discovered by the others. How careless. I apologize, but I have something to tell you. What is it? It seems that your target is that man. Would you like to ally with me? I also want to steal a ticket from one of them. Really? Do I have a reason to do that? Let me see something. I surrender. Building. Inside the burning building? There's no surveillance. I apologize. I'm not there. Target man. Okay, yeah, I don't know about burning building. You were inside of a literal animal. What's going on? Burning building is crazy. Okay. I don't think you need one, but I would like to team up with you, with Miss Princess. If you accept me, I promise you my loyalty until the end of this test. No, even after this one. Sorry. He looks confused, ? But I am quite cautious and selective with people. Oh, okay. What you see over here? Why do I do that? Do you accept me? I'll devote myself beyond the empire, but I'm selective with who I accept. Oh, okay. Those parts are similar, at least. Yay! That's great. This place is amazing. If you have a ticket, all the drinks and food are free. Yo, look at our boy. Look at the man them. Is Big Terry Rohan Terry the GOAT. Number 3 in Wall Hike Sung. That's right. This must be what they call paradise. Oh, I see that you two have become close. Eh? What? Dong sang Nim? Does that mean brother? For free, heaven, closer. Urek. You said Urek here. Okay. Something Nim. Would you like to join us? Sure, let's go to our room. Yeah, yes. Come on, let's go. Who's that? Is it Evelyn? I think it's Evelyn. I think that this hair part is Evelyn. So cheers! Peach soda. Is this a carbonated beverage? Oh yeah, that's right. You've never tried it before. It refreshes your body. Drink it. No, it does not. Pop and soda do not refresh your body. That is not water. What is he talking about? It's okay. Everybody with a build like this, who gyms this hard, they all have eating disorders. So I'm not surprised. Oh my lord. What do you say here? Yeah, let's go, let's go. Cheers. Carbonated drink I had it before. It's supposed to cool. See, it's supposed to cool down your body. I don't know about that one either though. Drink water. It's like something bubbly, but then it feels better. Is that alcohol? Why do you blush? They absolutely never had a spray. Right, right. Hey, you carbonated beverage addicts. You've been drinking a carbonated beverage since day one? Stop teaching my teammate weird stuff. There's no way those sugary carbonated drinks are good for your health. Well, she's not wrong. Miss Evelyn, a visitor. When you said you were going to the next room, I wondered what was going on, and it turns out you were doing bad things with those bad people. I'm disappointed, Mr. Lucci poked him in the eyes again. Ouch, I'm sorry. And Mr. Lou, what? Wait, I'm sorry. And Mr. Lou, what do you think you're doing making friends with these people? That's crazy that there's still blood from the eyeball as she whips it back around. They're all enemies. Here. Enemies. Now repeat after me. Those bastards are our enemies. I'm sorry. How scary. Will that combination be okay? Relax, lady. Chill out. So how was Miss Evelyn's scout position training? Okay, let's see here. It's a bit bitter. Starting to feel good, right? Carbonated drink addicts, chugging soda from day one. Don't teach with my teammates. Not good for your body. Our door. Evelyn, did she break the door? Disappointed in Mr. Lou. Hanging out with people, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. Is it enemy? Say with me. Those bastards are our enemies. I'm sorry. Would they be okay? All right. Miss Evelyn? No, she started chugging them. Miss Evelyn? Oh, this lady's on fire. Drink. I'm so confused. Are they getting twisted off soda and or pop? Miss Evelyn, what's happened to you? Looks like they're having fun and drinking out of control. Give me another drink. They have no idea what's going to happen to them soon. Since the princess will go after the silver-haired guy, I'll just have to steal the ticket from one of them. So even if the princess doesn't like it, she will be forced to team up with me. Is it an allegory for soju? I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Like, are they not allowed to show drinking? No. Yuri and Tiara had an actual alcohol drink off, so it's not some censorship thing. It's weird. I don't know. You're scarier when you're mad, lady. Drink it. It happened earlier. Messing around without owning anything. Any moment. Silver hair guy. One of their tickets. Hates it. Join up with us. Learn how much. It's a hard princess. Interesting. So yeah, team up with me. Whether she likes it or not, I will do anything to be a part of her team. Dirty Sprite. Princess of Sahar. Miss Evelyn, what happened at the scout training camp? That person made me do what I hate most. What? Who did that? The teacher in charge of my position. That forcing to do something that Miss Evelyn hates. That kind of person shouldn't even be called a teacher. Oh my God, stop dick writing. Maybe neighbors' censorship got harsher since back then. I do remember Kurigam saying something about she has to cover up Lisa's cleavage more often now. So maybe they did tighten up, and this is why they're drinking pop and getting lit off the pop. I don't know. What did she make Miss Evelyn do? She made me touch a puppy. Wait, what? What? She was made to pet a puppy. I'm so confused. How can she even consider herself human to force her to do that? Oh, wait, she's an animal. So, yes. When she found out what family I belonged to, she said I might be talented as an animal. That actually makes sense, though. But you just gave her a random animal? What was that supposed to do? But I really hate touching any animal. When I told her I didn't like it and refused to touch it, the instructor got mad and said that someone with an attitude like mine was not worthy of carrying the family name Lopobia. A carbonated beverage. Bring me a carbonated beverage. I'll drink it now and die. Evelyn's Lopobia family is strongly endowed with. Oh, yeah, we know this. Sorry to hear that Miss Evelyn had that problem, but does you really hate dogs? Oh my gosh. Does you really hate dogs? Come on. Do you really hate dogs? This is ridiculous. Yes. Anima, yada yada. Lopobia, if I can't do that, bring me a soda. We're drinking today and going wild, so she didn't say she gonna kill herself. What's up, Lizard? Do you dislike puppies? I like cute animals. I'm not hating them. I just don't like touching them. If I touch it, it will break. That's so different. That's completely different. You know, this one cute. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not that I hate animals. Actually, I like the ones that are cute. It's just that I don't like to touch them because if I touch them, they get destroyed. Miss Evelyn, Mazino looking kind of serious. Hey, how did your position go? Don't just stand there listening. Tell me how it went. You knew I was here. I'm not so much that I didn't notice. I'm not so much that I didn't notice. Oh my lord. Why can't we English? So you knew I was here. I'm not so dull that I can't feel that. Thank you. That was much better. Well, it was good. They asked me to do a little test. They told me to do something like this. Oh, he made a bang. Eck, that power. Shinsu? Isn't that the same power used by that supervisor named Danzan? Yes, although much weaker. Teach me. I want to learn. Oh, he's about to Shinsu up. Lizardo-kun. A Lopobia who doesn't want to be an anima. Interesting. We have seen a lot of them who don't fight with one. Remember the guy with the guns? He said Blix. So it seems that maybe even if you're part of that family, you might not have a natural aptitude for it. But then I don't fully know how it works. Could she just find a wild animal and make it her anima? Like, does it have to be gifted? Not sure. Look at you remembering to post on YouTube community that you live responsibly. You know, I'm doing better. Ordinary regulars who just entered the tower is already using Shinsu only one day after positioning training. That's not normal. Teach me. I'll have to watch out for that guy. Interesting. It was okay. Simple test, something like this. Told me to create it. It has that power. Shinsu. Blah, 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 blah. Danzon. No need to. Yes, those nowhere near as refined. I want to learn too. A regular with no background. Okay. The ticket check will be at midnight. That's about 4 hours away. I already have my plan, so I shouldn't rush. 30 minutes before ticket check. When everyone has their ticket with them, then I will move. You're not about to move for shake nothing, lady. This is the case where they explicitly don't want to be one. Other cases, they just have a different style. Yeah. It seems it's less that she doesn't have the aptitude to be an anima, more she doesn't want to be one. Well, she also said that for whatever reason, when she touches them, they die or get destroyed. So maybe she can't control it yet. And maybe if you are good at it and you can't control it, you end up destroying the creature you're taming. I have no idea. I don't know. These translations are terrible. Well, then, take care of them. Yes, Dong Sang Nim. I'll be right back. Apt. Come on, one more round. The random game that Evelyn likes. So it looks like they're drunk. Like she's drunk. I'm so. Or she likes. Is that a sugar high? Like what's going on? Miss Evelyn react. Rose, Bruno Mars, APT. This is a Bruno Mars song. I'm so confused. Check it, tech, yada yada. Be careful. Don't wanna more. Evelyn likes random games. Miss Evelyn gonna grip Rose, Bruno Mars. I don't. What's the Bruno Mars thing going on here? In one translation, she says is that she ruins the animal she touches, and the other one says she destroys it. Lopo BST to be hunters focusing capturing stuff, so even the outliers are still adjacent. That makes sense. Hey, they're all gone. You said you tell me about that power, Shinsu or something. And it's cold outside. Don't you think you should do something about the door first? It's very visible from the outside. Tell me. He just kicks the door back on. Tell me. What an annoying character this man has. Shouldn't we fix the door for us? And the wind is a bit cold. Bam! Teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me. You have quite an annoying personality, huh? Shinsu is the sacred substance that fills this tower. Oh, special effects. It allows us to breathe, to eat, sleep, and it also makes us feel frustrated. What? It lets us rest, eat, and sleep, and it's a bit frustrating for me. Alright, whatever, man. Anyway, Shinsu can be grouped at one point and used for different properties. This point is called a bang. How's that done? There are two ways. One is to draw out the Shinsu that flows inside your body, and the other is to concentrate the Shinsu that's in the environment. I do that by drawing out as much Shinsu as possible that is circulating in my... Is that BAM? The BAM panel? Inside my body. Controlling the Shinsu in the environment is a skill that takes a long period of practice, even for those extremely rare talents. You got BAM. Maybe because it's technically a new manhwa, he's not allowed to show alcohol. Maybe. It was weird though. Like I'd rather them just do like something else. LaBam James cameo, he's in there. He's there. So how do I draw it out? Imagine it. Imagine. Yes. Imagine that you have a sphere in front of you and you make a hole in your body and in the sphere, and you connect it with a small tube. And you let the Shinsu inside you flow through that tube. In this way, you will have created a bang. You will have created a bang, and you would be filling it with your Shinsu. Oh, so the first thing is to imagine it. I wonder if he picks it up quickly. English. What? Anyway, by tying the Shinsu to a single domain, increase for purposes. Domain is called a room. How do you make this? There's two ways. In your body, outside your body. I drop maximum amount of the third in my body, controlling it, yada yada. Just imagine it. Round sphere in front of you. Connect it. And through that host, let the water from your body flow into it like this. Shinsu. All right, imagine. So the first thing is to imagine it. Create a bang and then fill it. Fill it. Fill it. Is he doing it? No. Nothing's happening. It's normal. No one can get it right the first time. Didn't you say you learned today? I'm a genius. No humility. No humility at all. Just, I'm built different. I'm a genius. That was funny. He does it here. It doesn't work. Get in the first try. He said, I'm a genius though. THO2. THO. What a talentless bastard. It's strange. I definitely felt something. I feel like he did something but didn't realize what he did. Maybe he did it, and then when he opened his eyes, he wasn't doing it. You're a fucking unbearable. I need to start proofreading these, yo. This is driving me crazy. I hope this discount Visa Rankin will hike sung in the future. Possibly. It's strange. I could definitely feel something, but it's not something that happens right away. In fact, most regulars never get to do that. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it! Isn't that the ship they're on? So whatever he's doing is happening. It's bigger than the ship. Oh my lord. He has no control though. It's just raw power. It looks like he looks like everyone in the Grace family combined. He does. Fill it up. That's crazy. Danzon. Mr. Danzon, what is my man wearing? Araki Maggie not going all out. What's wrong? There's a huge amount of Shinsu under the cruise ship that continues to grow. What? What is this? What the hell is going on? He's got the stuffed animal in his hand too, Mr. Danson over here. He looks so unserious, but it's funny. That's a funny gag to me. This is Mazino Shinsu, huh? What the hell? It can't be. I can't make it appear. Ha! I told you it wasn't easy. Damn! It's getting bigger. This is a warning to all regulars on board. Kya, ugh. Due to unusual weather conditions in our path, we have been forced to change the route of the cruise. What's going on? Please brace yourselves for impact. All regulars on board. Wow, I'm not sure if my head is spinning or the world is spinning. She is drunk. Brace for impact. What? Shinsu, bottom of the screen. What's going on? Yada yada. Over here. Nothing is working because it's not easy in the first place. Damn it, it's getting bigger. Yada yada. Weather changes. I don't know if it's my head spinning or it's the world. I don't know. Brace for impact. What's going on? Is something happening outside? I'll go out and see. I also need to use the bathroom. Damn it. What the hell happened? Where did all that Shinsu come from? I don't know. It just appeared out of nowhere. Where is the general supervisor of testing? I don't know. He didn't say where he was going. He just left. He must have gone to that castle, the castle again. The castle? I think the cola still gets made with actual cocaine. Cocaine in the cola is crazy. We have to stop this somehow. We can't let the cruiser get stranded like this. Call the supervisor of the wave controller position here. Understood. Damn it. What the hell is that Shinsu? In all my years as a ranker, I've never had seen a Shinsu glow like that. That's that luminous Shinsu. That's that shining Shinsu. That's that light Shinsu. That's that lumiere Shinsu. It's different. This is Mazino Shinsu. It's mo better. Let me stop. Yada yada. Go to the bathroom. What's happening? Went to the castle again. Being supervisor. Yes, sir. Shinsu. Never seen Shinsu this bright in all my years as a ranker. Dirty hair. Huh? What was that? I think I just heard the Shinsu say something. It's speaking ugly. I'm hallucinating? What's growing? Minor character. So wait, his Shinsu is roasting this man? So is Urek Shinsu quality straight up light, making all of his attacks light speed? Well, I do think with the luminous one moniker attached to him being a primordial being of light, I do think the Ray Barracuda and throwing Shinsu at the speed of light takes on a different meaning now. I'm not sure that everything he does is always consistently at light speed, but I wouldn't be surprised if his Shinsu quality or shape or something is like related to light in some capacity. That's my best guess. So if Bam is like pure darkness, the dark twist, the dark change, Mazino is light. Maybe his Shinsu is conveying his thoughts. Yeah, I guess it is. It's just interesting. I've never seen the Shinsu do that before. Yeah, what the hell is going on? If this continues, won't the ship sink? I don't know what caused this sudden commotion, but that nasty woman from the 10 families fell asleep and was taken to her room. And those two were left alone, and with this chaos, this is a golden opportunity. I don't know what the hell is going on out there, but everyone is freaking out. I have to take this opportunity. It's now or never. Oh, look at my boy. Look at the he's in the zone. He's in the zone. Look, you got the green like Midorima. He's in the zone. You not sneaking, Terry. He got the senses on lock. Urek versus Bam, the final fight in Tower of God. Urek versus Fanta. So Bam, greater than Urek since black holes consume light. New agenda unlocked. I feel like it's a mix of Shinsu and his luminous power fused. That's why it's so big. That's interesting. I do not dislike that idea at all. Watch out. Wah, kill Mr. Rohan. Who the hell are you? Are you alright? Tisk. I failed to hit a vital point. That's because that's that boy Terry, bro. That's Terry Rohan. Extra. Happenings, not random chaos, talentless, yada yada. Meantime, what a mess, but it's my luck. He don't have no side butt. When everything's in chaos, this is my chance. Watch out. Ooh, ack. Yeah, he reacted. Did he say I missed a vital point again? Okay. Although my ultimate target is that muscular guy who's on the silver-haired guy's team, for now I have to get a ticket somehow. The first thing I have to do is snatch that guy's ticket. It's only natural to go after the weakest prey. Bathroom. Oops, what's this? It's shaking and the lights are going out. What a hassle. I can't create that Shinsu or whatever, and I'm getting dizzy. Ooh, he's getting dizzy. Urek Mazino. The door got kicked. You. This is the men's bathroom. Sure, it's the men's bathroom. That's why you're here. Why do the girls in this manhwa keep kicking down doors? He broke the fourth wall. Yeah, go after the guy who's weaker. He said, what the lights are flickering, everything is shaking as well. I'm already pissed I couldn't make a Shinsu orb or whatever, but now there's a blackout. Urek, Mazino, this is the man's bathroom. Yeah, I know because you're here. Why do the girls in this model want to break the door? So he did break the fourth wall. Are you trying to ask me on a date, and that's why you follow me into the bathroom? No way. I'm here to take your ticket. What? The supervisor said, if I can take your ticket, I can retake the test. You mean this ticket? Yes. Well, I thought there was something weird going on with you guys because of the strange way you were on the cruise. But does it have to be my ticket? He looks so unmoved. No, either one is fine. Then why did you pick me? Are you a stalker? No, stop dreaming and wake up at once. But as you know, I'm very strong. I hope we both pass the test. I'll be on my way. Go find someone else. No, I'll take your ticket. Whether teammate or prey, you always have to go for the strongest, don't you think? I kind of respect it. It's the opposite of what the guy who was hunting Mr. Lu said. You go after the weakest, which he's like, no, I want to challenge the strongest. And oddly enough, Evelyn had a similar thought process too. Like, taking out the strongest is better, so I don't have to compete with them as I climb. Don't tell me you follow me to this bathroom flash for a date. The hell? I can't see your ticket. What? It's a ticket. You mean this? Locker. Stop dreaming and wake up. You probably already know I'm strong as hell. I just wanted both you and me to pass the test to go steal someone else's. No, I'm gonna take your ticket. Whether a comrade or a prey, we always aiming the strongest one, right? We always aiming the strongest one. Get this shit out my face, man. I'm sick and tired of these bad translations. Get this out my face. I would actually argue that all out of the 7 chapters so far, that one was the least interesting. That one moved me the least. I didn't dislike it. It wasn't bad. But it's easily from a comparative standpoint my least favorite chapter so far. Maybe because I had 6 in one go. Now I'm back to weekly. It's affecting me differently. I'm not gonna discount that as a possibility, but there was a lot of interesting things to talk about. So we'll get to it. But let me see how you guys feel. Purple Eyes. She's the secret child of Lusek the Great. Must have sent her to be a princess of Spine Zahard. Interesting take. Don't know that I agree with it, but interesting take. I am going to ask you guys to guess before we get her reveal who you think she is. If it's the princess we haven't met yet, we don't know of, or one that we have at least gotten a name drop for, and now we're getting her role in the story. I also wonder if she possibly is affiliated, allied, or a part of Wolhike Song when it's all said and done. Because I really hope we do see the foundation of that. But what do we got? What do we think this week? What do we think? You guys like the chapter? You didn't like it? What's your general opinions about the Tower of God chapter this week? I think it was good. It was cool. Can you guys give me a moment to blow my nose? Definitely can't be from the Eurasia family. To Peri family. I saw theories that she's the princess with the silver October because her hairpin is silver. Okay. Welcome, Lucas Everest. What's up? I don't think I've seen you comment before, have I? Did you? It's not a name I recognize, but welcome. She definitely can't be from the Eurasia family if the blog info was still accurate. Do we know if these chapters are going to be officially translated? No, not yet. And I don't remember how long after we got the official Tower of God announcement for Korea did we get it in English. So I'm not sure. For all we know, the English webtoon just because I was told that originally for the side stories of Kubera they weren't translated. It was with the next batch they did the side stories and put them on there. So couldn't tell you, man. Line webtoons, in my opinion, is very garbage. So I wouldn't expect much personally, but I think we'll get it though. That's my guess. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the reset scans will continue covering the series, so we'll have to settle for these subpar trash translations. We will make the best of what we have, unfortunately. It's funny seeing a series try to explain the process of fueling a big floating orb of energy, but doesn't make a ton of sense since it kind of implies you should be able to see the tube that connects the source to the orb itself. You're talking with the connection part when he was like, see the orb, then use yourself as like a hose almost to fill it up. I guess that was just his way of explaining it to help you visualize it. But remember, he's saying what he's doing is he's using his internal energy to store a bang. You can also use the external Shinsu to do so. So maybe that one works a little different. But yeah, still solid. I am waiting with teeth watering for Urek to beat the ish out of that ringer. I'm ready for it too. Dan's on. It's not the worst one of the 7 episodes for me, but it had a lot of fun character moments and interactions. We have to have at least 16 episodes released to have 14 of them in the fast pass. Duh. I prefer the environmental version of Shinsu forming. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. So what did you guys think of Mazino creating the Shining Shinsu under the cruiser? Is that a testament to his aptitude? Do you think that this is one of a display of raw power but no control, or did this make him a genius prodigy? I hope we don't go too long with everyone thinking Urek some average guy, even if slightly stronger than normal. Not trying to have a repeat of BAM season 3. I think they've already acknowledged him as the strongest one there. If the princess of Zahad, who I would argue is the second strongest we've seen, then possibly Evelyn, maybe the guy who made the bang is like, I'm taking out the strongest. But I hear what you're saying. You're saying you want them to recognize him at the actual level of strength that he's at, not just like the best amongst the regulars or something. I hear what you're saying, but couldn't tell you what's gonna happen. Gotta wait and see and read some more. I think my interpretation is that he was able to use it easily, which makes him very gifted, but he doesn't have the refinement and control of like BAM to be able to kind of do it immediately after seeing it once. But it could be one of those things where like, because Mazino already has so much raw power, it's harder for him to control. Like, in a weird sense, if he was weaker, it might be easier. Someone did mention earlier that they think it could be his luminous powers mixing with the Shinsu that he's creating, which is why it's so bright. It makes sense. It's just a little confusing trying to determine the relationship between Shinsu control and whatever power Urek has from the outside, but I guess that's consistent with the other irregulars. Maybe he'll make a proper distinction later on, and then we'll get to see it in the main story. Because, believe it or not, I know I made the video and I want it to be the case. I'm not necessarily 100% convinced there's an outside power or something super special to the luminous ones, though I think there's enough evidence to suggest so. It could just, when he said to that Danzon, hey, let me show you the power of the outside, it could just be similar to like, I don't know, let's say I'm going to guard a basketball player and I'm like, let me show you the skills of a soccer player. It doesn't mean I'm going to start kicking the ball in the net. It could just mean that like, because I have so much stamina and I move my feet well, I'm a great defender. Like, he could just be saying, hey, we're strong outside the tower. Let me show you how we get down. Instead of him actually referencing a specific ability. I don't necessarily think it's that. I'm still 5%. It's some type of luminous one power, but there's a possibility that there is no energy power or magic system out there. It's just they throwing hands. But yeah. I will say this chapter shows just how far Mazino went in his control, considering he arguably has the best Shinsu control in the feature. Yep, I agree with this. So we got a lot better. because how the wave controller guy said, I think Urek, rather than putting Shinsu, Urek put his light power that's inside him. Or I wonder if in his attempt to remove the Shinsu in him and put it in an orb or ball or bang, he actually just controlled outside Shinsu and maybe reformed it into his own luminous light shining powers. I'm not sure. There's a lot of ways I suppose you can interpret this. I wish the translations were a little better or more clear, but maybe we'll get some answers soon. But maybe he didn't put Shinsu in there and he put some luminous powers in there. I think the thing that makes me think that there definitely could be some specific ability is when he was actually holding Danzon like this when they were doing the little sumo wrestling thing with the towel. And he had mentioned that his strength was gradually returning. And I'm like, why are you nerfed? Something to do with the darkness. And we know the dark and light at the beginning of the TUS universe with Fanta and the other shining ones that he turned into VVS diamonds, they were at war. They were on the opposite sides of, life, if you will. Life, movement, time, control, order, darkness. So, yeah. Yeah, we might learn more when Urek fights Danzon. I was kind of hoping that he didn't see any Shinsu really until he fought Danzon. And then maybe in that fight he had to rectify with the fact that if he can't use it, it put him at a huge disadvantage or learn it there. But okay, we got our first, dip into Urek's Shinsu abilities. It's hard to tell how good Urek's control Shinsu is actually. Wait, it's hard to tell how good Urek's control of Shinsu actually is, because Urek didn't have a visual on the Shinsu he was making and was actively trying to make it bigger, because he didn't think he was forming anything. Maybe if Urek was out in the open and he saw this big ass Shinsu bubble, he could have focused on changing the size. That's a good point, honestly. He's just trying to pour more power to make something bigger, to make something happen in his frustration. But maybe if he was visually seeing what he was doing, he'd be like, okay, hold on. Now let me pack it inside. Close the sphere. Bang! What a shot from Mazino. Urek isn't a regular, so this does not apply to him, but why did bro tell Urek about the floor admin contract? Wait. But why did bro tell Urek about the floor admin contract to use at Shinsu? What do you mean, Chief? I'm confused. I'm about to go back and read the Shinsu shape quality explanation. It probably aligns. If I remember correctly, you have to go to where Kuna Dewan is speaking with Bam and Dorsey, Rack and whatnot, and Guero on the hidden floor. It's during that arc where we learned about Shinsu quality and Shinsu shape. That's where Kuna Dewan lets us know he had 3 Shinsu qualities by this point, which could mean that if you're super talented, you could have more than one. I don't know that that's limited to him or Kun family people. I don't think it is, but he had 3 by the time we got there. So, yeah. Let me see. I'm still pretty confused about the whole drinking part. But I'm just gonna assume they were drinking alcohol. But they just called it soda, pop, and or a carbonated beverage. Yeah, seeing the regulars and people just talk and interact and about mundane things is fun, and I liked it. I still find this part to be a little interesting. The whole anima situation, how best to put this? Think he means the Grace family combined. Dude should have told Urek to make a contract first. Oh. Well, that guy doesn't know he's an irregular. We haven't seen that part yet. Because even Bam is still meets the administrator. But the administrator said you don't have to ask me for permission. I remember this. Yes. And there was that one girl with the wand. Mazino's an irregular, so it doesn't apply to him. But if someone doesn't know he's one and he wants to use Shinsu, they should tell him to ask the administrator if it's okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. My bad. What I meant is that from the main series, in order to use Shinju to any floor, you must get permission from the admin. Yes, my bad, bro. You worded it well. My brain wasn't braining. I wonder when everyone learns about Urek being an irregular, if they just let him skip tests, because there's for real no point in letting him take it, or he does the administrator test. I think that's what's gonna happen at some point. He does those ones. Maybe he was playing with Urek because Urek was annoying him. Not impossible, because he did say he has an annoying personality or troublesome personality. It's why I preface it with Urek being regular. I know that's what I'm saying. My brain wasn't braining. You didn't word that incorrectly. I just wasn't thinking about. Yeah, but I had some typos, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. Cause like you don't even see regulars do it as they climb. We just assume that once they go to a new floor, they go, "Daddy administrator." Yes, my son. Yes, my daughter. Can I place Yoshinsa on the floor 15? Yeah, all right, cool. Thank you, Daddy. I don't think that was Urek. I don't think that Urek was ever exposed to the administration test due to how fast he climbed. What if he just did an administration test by himself and that's how he climbed so fast because no one else can do it except him? But I guess if you do an administrator's test, they're supposed to tailor suit it to the level of difficulty they think you can handle, right? Because even when Hadon made Bam go into that cage to fight the steel eel on the first floor, Yuri was like, "Yo, you're bugging," and he's like, I would not give him a test or test him on something I didn't think he was capable of achieving already. So, yeah. This side story for real going to be 50 chapters at this rate. I actually wanted to mention that I'm shocked at the pace of the chapters. I really thought we were going to be speed running the climb, so to speak, more so montaging it. But if we're still here, we still haven't started the official climb. And maybe when that happens, we speed run it, but I'm kind of with Lizard. I said to myself, expect about 16 to 22 chapters at best. But if we're going to be moving at this speed, we could be anywhere from like 30 to 40. And maybe the original Tower of God series doesn't come back for like a year. But that's not something I can predict. Another El Clasico. We don't want to see this. Barcelona owns them. Shout out to my boy Harry Kane, champion winner, trophy getter. That's my yeah. Second floor test looks like it's gonna be 16 to 22 chapters itself. Well, the more I get, the better. I'm really not mad at it. I feel like SIU will do Rachel and make one of the. I feel like SIU will do Rachel and make one of the four lose their ticket. So Urek takes administration tests. I guess Interesting. Well, when you say do Rachel, you mean like Rachel? How Rachel Ghost? I think it was Ghost. No, Hwaryun and Dorsey came to the crown game late in their robes. I for sure see the rest of the climb getting speed ran, but a lot of the established lore is given to regulars in the first test floor, so it makes sense. Well said. If Urek learned about the admin test, he would probably never not do the admin test, which some might require him to take others with him. Yeah, that's not a bad part, Omar. I guess you can't just be like, I want to do every test alone, because part of the climb is division and camaraderie. You're making a lot of sense here, I'm thinking. I don't know. Rachel failed the second floor test and she took the special admin test. Okay, I hear what you're saying. That's a good point. There should be a catastrophe caused by Urek later on, right? I remember Leroy talking about how each irregular has caused a catastrophe in the tower and mentioned Urek. Catastrophe, though, is like a point of view, you know? Like, it could have just been that he did something that the Zahard Empire doesn't like. But if you're not alive with the Zahard Empire, maybe you don't see it that way. But I'm sure some grand event is going to happen sooner rather than later where it makes his name reverberate through the tower and make people maybe a little bit more frightened of irregulars. So your point's well taken. I think you're on the right path there. Um, because Enryu completely decimated the Zahar zealots on the 43rd floor, killed an administrator, created a thorn, and just appeared there out of nowhere, which means in a lot of ways his Shinsu aptitude has been shown to be the best because as far as we know, he somehow opened the door to the tower, appeared on that floor, and just used 9,000 bangs off rip. So he might be the most gifted. Phantom Minim is hard for me to say because I would argue with him being the order of the primordial darkness. The powers that he had from the outside were probably enough, but maybe he picked up Shinsu almost next to immediately as well. But he just put up as a hard like, this is your king? Is this your king? Waste man, and he dipped. So in the 100th floor, Urek immediately took the Ariahan special test instead of the normal one. Yeah. But I think for that one, you can just ask. Like, I don't think that one is a team one. But I was saying, I have half a mind that when we start montaging, like, important moments, like him meeting the Guardian, Thor, Guardian of Guardians, the rice pot thing, hidden floor stuff, maybe, the test, him meeting Bayak Ryun, or Bayak Ryun's climb, them at the forest, when they shrink the forest and create the wing tree. Like, I think we'll montage a lot of those things. Maybe the first time he meets Garam. You know what would still be cool to see? When he goes to the 43rd floor for the first time, maybe, and when he sees Hell Joe. Yeah. Uh-oh. To your point, a fresh regular punking a ranker can already be considered a catastrophe to the natural order. Bam, just fighting a ranker officially turned a ton of heads, and he was already renowned to some extent. That's a good point. Maybe it's what he does in terms of beating Danzon or having Danzon killed, or that, like, bro, an irregular on the before even climbing the tower beat a ranker would be crazy. We also know that Danzon's like superior officer, the guy with the like trauma ray type mask, the panini mask, the N5, what are they called, N5 95 whatever mask. He seems to be plotting something. I remember him saying, "How are these batches of regular?" And someone was like, "Garbage." And so your way of killing is too whatever. So he seems to be planning something. I don't know what. So we'll see. I already wonder. Do you guys think that a Vankel has already taken over this floor, and is just not here? And before like Hansung, Yu, and Lee Roro were hired, it was Danzon and the other guy. Or do you guys think a Vankel hasn't taken out this floor ruler yet? Just out of curiosity. Bro was in the castle diddling. Not renowned enough, apparently, because we got the chick from FEG trying to test his gangsta. What's her name again? Adamone. Adamenemene. It all remains to be seen, man. We just gotta wait and see. But exciting stuff. What would you guys rate this chapter out of 10? If you had to rate it. And what am I at this week? I'm at a 7 point. Yeah, 7.5 feels right. Still good. Still enjoyed it. Still building up on some things. But I'll go to 7.5, which would be the worst score I've given one so far. I haven't dipped under an 8.5 yet, I don't think so. But still really well done. Let me see. What's our favorite panel this week, everybody? What's your favorite panel? I gotta take a look. There's one. I actually do like this one for some reason, but there's one with Mazino looking super unmoved, talking to the girl that killed me. You know what though? Even when they woke up Danzon, that's a good one too. Like his outfit. The last panel is actually nice too. This is a nice one. There's actually a few to pick from. I kind of like this one. He just looks so unmoved. Like, bro, does it have to be my ticket? Like, leave me alone. Let me see, Mazino. Obviously, any panel with the GOAT Rohan. Terry Rohan is goated. Top 5. My boy. What was that? Dirty hair. Understood. I don't know. Maybe that's my favorite panel. What how about the beginning? Anything cool at the beginning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day I got official live. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let them go again. Why did you let them go? Yeah, I guess I'll go with one of the ones down here. I don't know this week. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just go with my gut instinct. Unmoved Mazino. I'm gonna be in the weekly Kubera stream soon. Just finished Crime and Punishment. One of us. One of us. Welcome, gang. Crime and Punishment is tough, eh? 7 out of 10. I don't think Ivanka's taken over yet. Not sure if she planted Hansung immediately after taking over, but that's what I'm basing it off of. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one. It makes me laugh. My favorite piece of dialogue is easy. It's when the guy calls himself a genius. That actually killed me. He's like, "But didn't you just learn it today?" I'm a genius. You're a effing unbearable. That's top 5 bars, bro. Not you're effing unbearable. You're a effing unbearable. That's that new grammar. That's that new term. Crazy ass arc. This reread though. I stopped using Kubera and Kubera. Wait, this is a reread though. I stopped during Kubera years ago. I think in 2015 when I first tried Kubera, I got through the majority of the first season. I'm pretty sure I did. And I didn't dislike it, it just wasn't locked in, you know? But when 4 years ago, I think 5 years ago now actually, when you guys got me on it again because Kako rigged the poll, I was locked in that time. I was tapped in. That's kind of crazy. Didn't it take Bam a few days to learn? I don't think so. If I remember correctly, the moment they were teaching it to him, he learned it immediately. We can check. This is with Ho. With Ho and whatnot. Is crazy, but yeah. I gotta go down to the bottom. Wait, what is this? Oh, continue. Oh, I was using that for editing. I just want to go to the bottom here so I can just kind of get the previews. It should be after the crown game when he's in this outfit. Yes. Okay. How quickly did he learn it? Yeah. You're a wave controller, man. This is where he talks to the administrator. Okay. Sorry I'm late, regulars. My name is Yuga. Wave controlling. You can't do anything without Shinsu. I could kill you all in 5 seconds. You gotta act to the administrator. Close your eyes. Pocket mode visible. Contract to the administrator. He's like, I am the administrator of this floor. Are you here for a contract? Say something. Are you here to make a contract? Oh, yes, that's right. Contract, not fighting. Okay, then let me see if you're qualified to control the Shinsu. You look tasty. Thank you. I hear that a lot these days. Okay, let's make a contract. Blah, blah, blah. For you, this is not a strength. It's shackles. Remember this. Okay, now we're going to the other tests. I want to come back to Shinsu, though. I don't care about everyone else right now. Yada, yada, yada. Phew, it's finally over. Although I didn't understand most of the class. You look tired. Nice to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. I can do this. So you can make 2 little ones. Yeah, doesn't Laura just be like, here, this is what you do. You're talented. Aren't you being rude to somebody? Here, boy, give me your hand like this, and imagine the world, blah blah blah, boom, and he does it. Yeah, like I don't think it took him days. He did. Yeah, I remember like I said Liroro, Lore, Young Sleep, pretty much had him do one pretty easily. That's what you call talent, boy. Yeah, so that's our answer. So it wasn't a big one, but Bam learned it very, very, very quickly. Bam got it quick. That horn dude didn't, though. I think Bam could use it, but couldn't form the orb immediately. Could be wrong. I don't think the orb stuff doesn't come till later because remember the orb is his Shinsu quality because just like V, tension is his best thing. The amount of power he can pack into an orb. So it was later on when he learned the Shinsu shape that he started doing that. This is just a bang. Anyone can do this if you like, whatever. Season 1 anime corrupted me. Think Bam could use it but couldn't form the immediate. Yeah, I don't have season 1 anime in my head, so yeah. With that being said, I do want to still have a conversation on YouTube for a little bit. It might not be a super long one. Might be anywhere from like 30 to 40 minutes because I don't have the most to say. I don't have to a yap extra today. But if you guys are still not busy, give me like 10 minutes and then we will be live on YouTube just talking about the chapter with some of the other peeps, and then the rest of the week will be the rest of the week.